Okay, so I just did a live workshop and I did not like the way that my demonstration turned out. So I'm re-recording just to streamline my demonstration of how I use ChatGPT to create on-brand content for me very quickly. All right, so this is ChatGPT interface, and I am going to go down to a project that I've already created. It's called Maven because that is my real estate assistant. She does lots of things for me, and one of her things is content creation. So within this project called Maven, I have a content creation chat. Okay, so Maven is already trained on my brand blueprint. And so she knows my niche, my marketing techniques, my my 3-solution system that I have for sellers. So she knows everything about my business already. She's already loaded with my preferences for what platforms I want to show up on and how I want to show up on those platforms. So for example, she knows that on Nextdoor, I don't like to come off salesy at all. I like to come off as more of a neighbor. On TikTok, I like to be shorter and punchier, get to the point. So blog posts, like 5 paragraphs long. I like long blog posts. So she already knows all this stuff. So I can literally come to Maven and say, let's create content today. So if you were to put that just in ChatGPT with no context or anything, it is literally going to give you absolutely terrible results or not even know what you're talking about. So because Maven is already loaded with my brand blueprint and everything that she already knows about my business and how I like my content to appear and stuff, she gives me 10 content options that are really specific to me and my business and my niche. So I literally just have to choose one of these topics and then tell her what I want it to be turned into. So it can be turned into a blog post or an Instagram post or Facebook or something for Google My Business, all kinds of things. So we're going to go with, how about stop thinking you only have one way to sell? Okay, so I'm going to highlight that and I can either copy and paste it back down here into the chat and tell her that I want to go with that one. But I really like this feature that ChatGPT has where you can highlight what you want, and then you can click here, ask ChatGPT, and then it literally will just respond to that section. So it knows what you're referring to already. So I'm going to tell her, let's start with this one, and let's start with a blog post. I personally like starting with long form content first, and then transferring that, or not transferring, generating that into smaller content pieces for social media. So here we go. She came up with a really detailed blog post that's like 5 or 6 paragraphs long. This is exactly why I use Leave It, Leverage It, List It system. See, I didn't even have to explain that to her. She already knows that I have that program available to sellers. So she is using that in this blog post. All right. So I like everything about this blog post, let's say. So I would literally just copy and paste this entire blog post, and I would be able to just use it directly into my platform for my website, which is Go High Level. I absolutely love Go High Level. I use it for so many things. So that's what I would do with that piece of content. So now I'm going to tell her that I really like this content and I want to repurpose it into other channels. So you can either type down here or you can dictate to her. So I'll just show you how dictate works. So you click the little microphone. I like the blog post. Now let's convert it into an Instagram post, a Facebook post, and a Nextdoor post. Then just hit the check button and she's going to translate everything you said, and then you're going to press the arrow and send that over. Okay, so now she automatically comes up with my Instagram post And you can see it's a little bit different. It's a little bit shorter. It has some bullet points instead of paragraphs. My Facebook post, basically the same thing, just worded a little bit different. And then next door. Oops. Okay, so literally she just completely transformed one long blog post into 3 shorter form content pieces for me. Now, let's say that this Instagram post still looks kind of long to me. So I'm going to tell her to make the Instagram post shorter and punchier. And then literally she's just going to take what she had written for me before and reformat it. And take out some of the fluff and make it shorter and punchier for me. So there you go. Now my Instagram post is shorter and punchier. And I literally just copy and paste this over into my platform for scheduling social media, or go right to Instagram and schedule it with a reel or a picture or a carousel or something. So that is pretty much how I use my content creation. And you can see, I mean, it is so fast. I don't have to think about much. And she literally does 90% of the work for me.